My name is Bill Prady. I'm the co-creator and executive producer of The Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory, which I co-created with Chuck Lorre, had its origins in my previous career as a computer programmer. And we started to talk about the possibility that these are characters that could sustain a series. We changed their profession. They became scientists instead of programmers. I think it was a way to show a world that I lived in and people I knew on television. When I was young, I moved to New York and I became a part of a computer software company, and this was in the early days of personal computers. And at one point I said, oh my God, is this my life? And so I abandoned that and I did a series of PA sort of assistant jobs, and then I wound up writing on projects at the Muppets and have been writing ever since. Wil Wheaton was an interesting addition to the show. We had been talking for some time about doing a Cincinnati Kid episode, and we wanted Sheldon to play some game, and that would be this world's equivalent of poker. And in the original concept for the episode, Sheldon held Wil up as a nemesis, but Wil was just a guy and didn't see himself that way. And as we started to write the story, we hit on the notion of what if Wil Wheaton was in fact in this universe just completely evil and an absolute son of a bitch. And then after the story evolved, I then had to call him up and say, oh, by the way, you're going to be a complete bastard. I think though that actually made it easy for him because it gave him a character to play. So we wound up with a character which we call Evil Wil Wheaton. I play one game and I play it every day, which is, when are we going to finish this script, because the actors have nothing to read on Wednesday morning. But what's fun is that I've learned so much about gaming through the Big Bang Theory because our characters are avid gamers. We often become afternoon experts in a game enough to be able to write about it. One of the fun things about being asked to be a part of this was to have an excuse to spend an afternoon playing a game, something that I don't get a chance to do. The kind of tabletop gaming that people enjoy these days, I don't know if it existed when I was young, because that was a really, really long time ago. Our big games, we had Stick, which was good, which was a part of a tree, and then that could be a sword. Gaming is an opportunity to participate in telling a story. So like any form of art or entertainment, it's a chance to spend some time outside your own life and in a different one.